Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you are 90 years old. You wake up in the morning, sunlight pours through the window. You feel strong enough to stand up without help. You make your own breakfast. Maybe you even go out for a walk. You laugh easily, you remember things clearly, and you feel excited about the day ahead. This isn't a fantasy. For millions of people around the world, this is real life. But here's the secret. Their longevity isn't a matter of luck. It's a result of the choices they made every single day. Hi, I'm your name. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm just someone who became obsessed with one question: what really helps us live longer and better? After reading countless studies, watching interviews with centenarians, people over 100, and experimenting in my own life, I found that the answer isn't expensive supplements or extreme biohacks. It comes down to a handful of simple, powerful habits. Today, I want to take you on a journey into 5 of those habits. We're going to explore them together, dig into the science, and ask, how can we apply them in our lives? Because the decisions you and I make today, right now, are literally shaping the future version of us. Habit 1. Move every day. When we think about exercise, we often picture gyms, sweat, and New Year's resolutions that last about a week. But in the longest living communities in the world, the so-called blue zones like Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, and Nicoya, Costa Rica, nobody is doing CrossFit or running marathons. They just move naturally throughout the day. They garden. They kneel and stand while preparing meals. They walk to visit friends. Their environment is built to keep them in motion. A study published in The Lancet found that people who do just 60 to 75 minutes of moderate activity per day completely erase the increased risk of death that comes from sitting too much. Let me tell you about my neighbor, Mr. Harris. When I was a kid, I'd see him every morning walking around the block. Slowly, steadily, no headphones, just a quiet ritual. He did this into his late 80s. One day I asked him why. He smiled and said, "Kid, if I stop moving, I stop living." Science agrees with Mr. Harris. Movement keeps your heart strong, improves brain function, and even boosts your mood by releasing endorphins. And here's the good news. You don't need to sweat buckets to get the benefit. Brisk walking, dancing in your living room, cycling, even cleaning your house counts. Start with 5 minutes, then 10. Over time, those minutes add up, and your future self will thank you. Habit 2. Eat mostly real food. Here's the truth. Food is one of the most powerful tools you have to change your health. Every bite you take is either helping your body heal or adding to the problem. In places like the Mediterranean, people eat mostly plants, olive oil, beans, fish, and just a little bit of meat. This isn't a fad, it's a way of life. And studies show it reduces the risk of heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and dementia. Harvard researchers studied over 100,000 people for 3 decades. The result? People who ate the healthiest diets had a 20% lower risk of early death. And here's my favorite part. Eating real food doesn't mean giving up joy. In fact, many of these cultures see meals as a celebration. They sit with family, share conversation, slow down. The food nourishes not just the body, but the spirit. So, what does this look like in your life? Maybe it's swapping soda for water 3 times a week. Maybe it's cooking one meal at home instead of getting takeout. Each small decision, an apple instead of a candy bar, a salad instead of fries, is a vote for the kind of future you want.
Habit 3. Sleep. In our hustle culture, sleep is often treated like a weakness. We stay up late scrolling, answering emails, binge watching. But sleep isn't a luxury. It's a biological necessity. When you sleep, your brain literally washes itself, clearing toxins that build up during the day. Your cells repair, your memories consolidate, your immune system strengthens. Chronic lack of sleep increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, obesity, depression, and even Alzheimer's disease. People who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 13% more likely to die early. Think about that. Something as simple as going to bed on time could literally save your life. Jeff Bezos, one of the busiest men in the world, insists on 8 hours of sleep because he says it makes him a better decision maker. LeBron James, one of the greatest athletes of all time, sleeps 8-10 hours plus naps. So how do you improve your sleep? Keep a consistent bedtime and wake time, even on weekends. Make your room cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens at least 30-60 minutes before bed. Create a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Reading, gentle stretching, journaling. You don't have to fix everything at once. Try one tip tonight and see how you feel tomorrow. Habit 4. Manage stress. Stress is part of life. But chronic stress? That's dangerous. It keeps your body in fight or flight mode, raises cortisol, increases blood pressure, and literally shortens the protective caps on your DNA called telomeres, which accelerates aging. But here's the good news. You can train your body to recover from stress faster. Meditation, deep breathing, journaling, gratitude practice, prayer all have been proven to lower stress levels. Oprah Winfrey meditates twice a day. Hugh Jackman does it before going on stage. Many CEOs and athletes credit mindfulness with giving them a competitive edge. And stress management isn't just sitting still. Sometimes it's calling a friend, playing with your pet, or just laughing. Laughter literally lowers stress hormones. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel at the end of the day? Calm? Centered? Joyful? Then choose one small practice that moves you in that direction. Habit 5. Stay connected. If there's one thing the world's longest-running study on happiness has taught us, it's this: good relationships keep us healthier and happier. The Harvard study of adult development followed people for over 80 years. The result? The quality of your relationships is the single strongest predictor of health, happiness, and longevity, more than money, fame, or even genetics. Loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises your risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. But connection is powerful medicine. In Sardinia, Italy, older men gather daily to talk, play cards, laugh. In Okinawa, people belong to Moa's small social groups that support each other for life. Even in our busy world, we can build connection. Call or text someone you love. Eat meals with your family when you can. Join a club, class, or volunteer group. Be the person who reaches out first. Every interaction is a small thread that weaves a stronger, longer life.
So here we are, 5 simple habits that can literally transform your future. Move your body, eat real food, protect your sleep, manage your stress, stay connected. You don't have to change everything today. Just pick one habit, take one step, go for a walk, cook one healthy meal, turn off your phone 20 minutes earlier tonight, text someone you miss. Each small choice is an investment. And one day, decades from now, you'll wake up full of energy, full of joy, and you'll realize, this is the life I built. Thank you for spending this time with me. If you found this talk helpful, share it with someone you love, because we all deserve a longer, healthier, happier life. I'm Nima, and I'll see you in the future.